It was a change of heart for him with high expectations with the Thunder. And it looks like
Monte Eunice.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly
making him go to the line.
For a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kinds of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher.
That's his first personal foul.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Jason Terry.
The entire NBA.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame.
Alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Checking out Cleveland. They're looking to come out strong and make their mark. And the topic here prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going up and down. The big fella Shaq, when he first came into the league, the first thing I saw was him grab the ball coast to coast in the All-American game. That's what players want to do and people want to see.
You know, that was a great example, Kenny, but towards the end of my career and most of my career, I was honestly more of a half-court player. I was pretty fast for my
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So Cleveland will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes and it's small forward. Offensive rebound. Smith outside. James kicks to Love. Here's Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Love.
nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now? You know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Shot off the pick. Cavaliers with the rebound. Smith inside, working on Thompson for the 3. And that's collected by Bogut. Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game. A nice bounce-back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Gone 0 of 2. What rain from outside. Wow. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
I tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well, with the way they like to space the floor.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition. And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. James dishes to Love. Back to James. The 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. The Warriors leading. Inside, Barnes. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 9.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And here's Love for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Down low, here's Green. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And the shot is good.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Curry kicks to Bogut, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Irving passes to Thompson. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Green slams it in.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. James. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the wide open shot from Green. Bogut. It's good on the putback. Bogut's got 6.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip in, well done.
And that's, you know, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
And guys, you know effort is also a talent. You've got to be willing to work if you want to make plays like that.
let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, and I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to his season, his return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging-type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere. And to touch on the Cleveland atmosphere, you know, you could see as the season unfolded, it became a big part of what LeBron was able to accomplish in Miami, starting to work itself into that roster. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Warriors leading by 4. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will be foul number 5 on him. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. That's good. Livingston's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Warriors.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And that one's good. James. Warriors shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Azili. He's covered by Thompson. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Takes the 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a 3. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible.
Wow.
I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
Irving dishes to Smith. Irving kicks to Thompson. Here is Livingston, and J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first.